Bonjour, Michelle from the Singing Baker here, and today I thought I would give you a taste of southern France on a spoon. We're going to be making an olive tapenade. It's a delicious olive spread, perfect for any occasion. So let's get started on our recipe. Make sure you get the full recipe link below. It has all of the amounts and the instructions on there. If you want to get a quick overview of the ingredients, make sure you check out the board here. Maybe you can take a snapshot of it and take that to the grocery store to get started. But we have fresh garlic, capers, pitted black olives, pitted green olives, roasted red bell pepper, some fresh basil, extra virgin olive oil, and a fresh baguette. When I get my baguettes, I actually like, for this recipe, to get one of the thinner kinds. So let's get started. The first step is to take our baguette and slice it diagonally. I usually like to do that because we get some nice pretty slices, and then we also get a little bit more surface area for the yummy olive tapenade. This tapenade actually is thought to have been started by the Romans. Actually, they were trying to preserve their olives, and they would soak them in olive oil, and then when they realized that it would start breaking down, they realized that there was a delicious spread that they could put on breads and different things like that. You can also add it to maybe crackers, so it's pretty delicious. This is also a great appetizer to have out that pretty much anyone can eat. It's all vegetables, so it's good for any vegetarians as well that you might have over, or if you're vegan, it's perfect as well. Just finishing up slicing this up, and then I'm going to get it in the oven, just maybe 5 to 7 minutes. You really have to watch it because it will bake fast on you. Okay, and we are off to the oven, and then we'll get our tapenade together. I'm going to be making the tapenade in a food processor. You can also use a blender, or if you want, you really could chop this all up by hand if you prefer. And then just make sure, if you do that, then make sure that all of your ingredients are roughly the same size. Okay, so here I am about to put it in the oven. I'm just going to drizzle it with a teeniest bit of olive oil, just to have that beautiful golden, but don't do too much because you're going to have olive oil inside the tapenade. Okay. Okay, I'm starting with my tapenade now. I have a fresh garlic clove in here, and I've also added my capers. I'm going to continue to add my other ingredients. I have these black olives, and I have some green olives here as well, and roasted red bell pepper. And I'm just going to pulse this. Depending on how you want it, if you want it completely pureed, you can. I love to just pulse it, so then that way you see bits of the green, bits of the red, bits of the black. It makes it very pretty if you don't pulse it completely to like a puree. So make sure it stays a little bit chunky on you. Looks pretty good. So what you're looking for are all these small little chunks like that. I'm gonna have a little taste. It's good so far. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I have my fresh basil here, so I'm just gonna add that in. If you have any spots in your backyard, it's beautiful to try to have a little herb garden. I actually just picked this basil about 20 minutes ago. Just washed it up and dried it, and we're good to go. So I'm adding my basil in. I'm going to pulse it a tiny bit more, and then I'm going to start to stream some olive oil in here. It's about 1/3 of a cup that I add. Okay, my basil is chopped up. And I'm going to add the olive oil in. There we go. Turns into this beautiful silky tapenade, which is gorgeous. So that is it. It's really easy. You just get your breads going and then put everything in the food processor or your blender, and then you're done. You're ready to eat. So I'm just going to move this to a nice pretty bowl, and then we'll put our breads around, and then time to eat. So we are all done and ready to eat now. We have it beautifully displayed. We have a pretty bowl in the center with the tapenade, and then all of our little baguette slices around. So I'm gonna have a little bite here. I hope you have enjoyed traveling to southern France with me today, and share with your friends so they can enjoy the recipe as well. Let's have a little bite. I've always loved this recipe. Make sure you try it, and also drop me a comment below if there's something that you'd like me to make. Go ahead and let me know. I hope you've enjoyed this, and until next time, au revoir.